Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I didn't do a favorites of 2012 video, and it's kind of too late to do that now, but I figured, how about a fiscal year worth of favorites, like, from maybe last year this time until this time this year. Just products that are new or new to me that I've tried and hits and misses of those products. So I don't have a ton of misses, and let's get those done with first. Get the negative stuff out of the way. And it's not that I like hate these products or have a huge problem with them. They just because usually if something really doesn't work for me, I'm pretty good at returning it and getting my hard-earned money back if possible. But some of these things I've had too long, or found something else, whatever. And everything works different for everybody. So some of these things I know that other people really love. So it's just a matter of I know I wouldn't repurchase them. So to get started, one of these probably will. Well, a couple of these will probably be a surprise. And I wish this had worked for me because I've heard so many good things about them. And I know a lot of other YouTube people use them, but it's the NYX or NYX, however you want to say it. Everybody's kind of picky on that, but it's their jumbo eye. It's not focusing. Jumbo eye pencil in the shade Yogurt, and it's a pretty color. But for some reason, I just cannot get these to work for me. I always put it's yeah, just a nice neutral shade. But primer, no primer, whatever, they don't work. I might see if my sister wants it. She can try it. They're inexpensive. I think I got this at Ulta, but it's just been sitting in my like eyeliner shade stick drawer ever since I got it this past year, whenever time it was, and I just never ever use it. So, unfortunately. Another one, which some days it's okay, but I can't use this every day because I'm pretty sure it breaks me out. Um, yeah, but it does give really nice slick feel to foundation, so you can use a lot less foundation with this primer. And I think it does a great job of letting it stay, like helping your foundation stay. It's just a matter of my skin doesn't like it too many days in a row, and I don't use primer every day, but um, this just has turned out not to be my favorite. And it's the Bare Minerals Prime Time, just in the original formula. It's got that silicone feel, which I don't like a ton of that, and unfortunately it just didn't work. So I'll use it up, but um, won't repurchase that one, unfortunately. Another one, which came in a kit, these two together, which I think I showed in the haul. I got this with the Christmas gift card, I think. These I love, so I'll go ahead and say that now. The Josie Maran face wipes, they're like great for my skin because I tend to be a little bit sensitive, especially to face wipes actually for some reason. Um, like I only use them at a pinch, but this one doesn't give me any irritation. Like other wipes that I've used have given like I'm so red here after I use them, and it's like that sensitive kind of stingy feeling. These don't do that to me, and I think it's because they're not as alcohol filled as the other wipes typically are. So, and they're paraben free. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. It's gonna be natural, cruelty free, toxin free, fragrance free. But they do have a nice scent, but I think it's a natural scent, so no added fragrance. So all those good things. Made with love, that's good. So, but it came with so actually I had tried these, the mini pack, bought the full size because I love them, and I'll probably purchase these again. But it came with the last time I bought them this little tiny little container of nail polish remover wipes. And I keep wanting these to work, but they just don't. Unfortunately, it takes so long for me to get the polish off, and I've tried a couple different kinds of polish. Like obviously, glitter is hard to get off no matter what, or like any sort of textured polish. But regular polish, even it's so hard to get it off. With this, like it takes a long time. One positive thing that I will say about these is that it does do a nice job of like moisturizing your nails and your cuticle area because it does have I think I'm guessing argan oil in them. But you'll feel it, like it does kind of leave your fingers oily when you use these, which kind of bugs me, but it does leave that area pretty moisturized. So next I tried this knockoff version of a Beauty Blender sponge, and it's like this brand Lena. I got it at TJ Maxx a while back for $4.99. It looks like this, the same as a beauty blender. I've washed this. It is so hard for me to get it clean, which grosses me out. The other thing that makes me not want to use this on a daily basis is that it takes so long to dry. It just makes me think that it's like harboring bacteria. I guess this brings out my my OCD tendencies, and it's just not a good, useful, everyday tool for me because I just, yeah, it bugs me that it takes so long to dry. It bugs me that it's hard to clean, and it feels like a lot more work than my usual makeup brush that I can sanitize and clean as much as I want, and it dries overnight. Um, it gives a nice finish. I like it, but I would not, like, if I had to go back and do it again, I wouldn't pick this up. So, but I know a lot of people swear by their beauty blenders. We are all different in what works for us, that's for sure. Chanel Glossomers, I usually like them. I think that maybe this color, or maybe it's the glitter in it or what, but there's something about this that I don't particularly like. It's shade number 87, which I think, if I remember right, it doesn't have the name on the bottom, but I think it's called Seashell. I'm pretty sure. Like, you can flat out see the glitter in it, which looks pretty when you first put it on, but then the gloss part fades away or wears off, whatever, and then you're left with like glitter on your lips. Some people don't mind that, but I do mind that. So it's such a pretty color though. I love how that looks, but it goes on. It just doesn't give the right finish. There's something off. I don't know. It might be one of those glosses that I really should only wear like over maybe a kind of slightly drying lipstick or something, and maybe then I'll get more use out of it. Another lip gloss from Buxom. I like this. The only thing that kind of weirds me out is that when it sits in my drawer for a little bit, it looks like it easily separates, and it looks like almost like it has the look that it's going bad, and I've opened it up and mixed it around a bit in there. But like it looks like that all over in the tube, and it just makes me wonder what is going on inside there. um yeah, and I don't find that this is super plumping. It's supposed to be plumping, but without like the sting or the tingly feel of a plumping lip gloss. I don't really notice much plumping at all. um I'll use it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. One last thing in the misses of new to me products in the past year or so is this Smashbox Halo Highlighting Wand in the color Pearl. Don't get me wrong, I love what's inside of this tube. It gives a beautiful glow in the cheeks. I don't have it on, I'm pointing, but this is where I put it usually. The problem that I have with this is the packaging. I never get the perfect amount of product out. It's practically impossible to control with this little push pin. It's like an EpiPen, and I don't find this little brush hygienic whatsoever. Even though I'm the only one who uses it, like this didn't used to smell like anything, and it smells like Play-Doh now. So that kind of grosses me out. So I love the color inside. It's a beautiful pearlescent. Seen it never. It's not. It never. These things, like, the idea behind them is great, but the product never distributes between them. So it's basically just it shoots out of the middle there, like it did, and then you still have to dispense it on your skin. And this brush does not do a good job of evenly spreading it, I don't find, for myself at least. But the product inside, so pretty. There you can kind of see. Gives a great sheen. But I just feel like I'm putting germs on my face every time I use this little wand. And it's not, and I still have to go over with it anyway and use my fingers. I should probably just dispense this on my hand and use a different brush. It is pretty. I just wish it came like in a different package. On to the hits. I already told you one. The Josie Maran Bare Naked Wipes. Really like these. I just tried this not too long ago on Instagram to pick up my hair. I did my ends, a little bit ombre, and I tried to kind of like gradiate the color really well into it. So I didn't just take my hair and like, you know, flat out from this inch, like this part down, that's the only part that I want colored. I was bringing it up in different places and, you know, trying to vary it so that it would look more as more natural as ombre hair can look. But I wanted it to be more like feathery and light than just flat out, oh, here my hair's dark, and then, oh, from here down it's a different color. I think some people have tried, like, have wanted that look more, the from one color to the next, but I like it where it's more kind of fading in and out. And I was happy with this kit. I think next time if I try to do it myself, the ombre look, um, I might do what I found a video on YouTube, and if I can find it, I'll paste the link below. She's a cute little girl. Well, I shouldn't say little, like she's probably like high school or older, but she seems so sweet and like she's so cute, and she did a really good job on her hair. And she has black hair, or super dark brown, but it looks black in the video, and she did a great job of ombreing her own hair, using not an ombre specific kit, but she just bought other hair color and timed it, you know, longer for the ends, and then put more on the top and timed it longer. And it looked really nice. So, but in the meantime, like if you're kind of hesitant about the ombre thing or want a nice easy kit to try it yourself, this did work out really great for me. And I got the color 060, and it's for medium to dark hair, dark brown hair. See, I was kind of afraid that it was gonna make my hair look goldeny orange, and I think depending on what color your hair is, it may do that. But I'm happy with mine. Just kind of subtle. And I Instagrammed a pic where you can see it a little bit closer, obviously on my Instagram, which I'll put below. So I'll try to power through these other hits. New this year, Urban Decay really hit jackpot, or like hit the mark when they made this foundation. It's amazing. I love it. I got it in the summer. I think that's when they came out with it, last summer. Right now it's too dark for me unless I like super tanned myself, which I'm a little bit behind in my self tanning right now because just, you know, when like other stuff is going on, a few things tend to fall to the wayside like consistently when other stuff is going on. My self tanning is one of those things that like when I have other stuff going on, it's like, whatever, I'll just put a lot of bronzer on or whatever. So I'll probably hopefully do my self tanning stuff tonight. So I'm, you know, not been tan the past few weeks at work, and then all of a sudden I come in like ghastly, sickly pale. So yes, and I'm sitting on the floor and I always get uncomfortable and regret my decision about 12 minutes into the video. So anyway, but I really like this, but it's too tan for me. It's too dark for me right now. So I either mix it with something else, or I have found that this other foundation, Dior Skin Nude, or Dior Nude Skin Glowing Makeup, which I got with my gift card around Christmas time from Sephora. I mixed these together the other day, which this one, depending on my self-tanning routine, is a little bit light for me. This is what I'm wearing today. But these two together mixed, amazing. I love it. I did 2 little tiny pumps of this, 1 pump of this, and it's like, I love the coverage. I love the finish that it has. Because this one can be a little powdery to start and then it like melts into a nice finish on your skin. But when I mix it with this, I don't have that wait time of it going from slightly powdery to beautiful satin finish. It like cuts that time down. So I really like these two together. And separate too, but my newfound fangled idea is these two mixed together. I didn't like the Bare Minerals primer, but I did get a sample of the Professional from Benefit this year, and I really like this. I don't always wear primer, but when I do, it reminds me of those commercials. I have been reaching for this. So usually I just rely on the Present. I don't know why I just air quoted that. It's the Present moisturizer slash primer, I guess, from Philosophy. That I really like, but I don't always rely on it as just like as a primer in addition to my morning moisturizer. Sometimes I'll add something like this on top. So, mascara, I've already kind of talked about this, so I'll just show it. It's the Givenchy Noir Couture. This is a great new to me product this past year. I really like it. I still, the majority of the time, wear my Dior, the Gold Tube Extase mascara, but Like today I'm wearing this. This does a little bit better job of lengthening than the Dior one does. But overall, I still love the Dior, but about like 2 to 3 times a week I'll reach for this. And I love the packaging. It's just so chic and beautiful. um, the Maybelline, it's all worn off. Doesn't really say, but this is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer. I have it on today just to brighten up the darkness. Because it's one of those days where I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. I don't usually wear concealer. I usually just rely on my foundation. I kind of bring my foundation all the way up here. But if I'm wearing like a tinted moisturizer, or it's one of those days where I'm just exhausted and I look it, I use this. And I really like it. And I usually use the brush and do take a little swipe down, and then I take my concealer brush from Sephora and just buff it in so it looks natural. Two new tinted balms that I have really liked this year. The Maybelline Baby Lips, which I have this in a couple colors, but I was wearing this one this week. It's the Pink Punch. And they're actually nicely pigmented and they have SPF in them. I don't know if all of them do, but this one does. Really like it. It actually does a great job of moisturizing the lips. Another one, and I've used this one, it's the L'Oreal Balm in Pink Satin 118. Yeah, I've used a ton of it. This one is really sheer. Really, you can't hardly tell that there's a color on your lips. It's super sheer. It doesn't, go on your lips like that color. It mostly just adds like the faintest hint of pink. Like you can kind of see it right there, and just mostly a sheen. And this has SPF 15 in it. Kind of a little bit of a fruity scent, but it's really faint. Doesn't bother me because sometimes when lip products are scented, because it's like right here under your nose, and then you smell it all day long, like it bugs me. New to me this past year were the Milani blushes. I had got 2 of them with a coupon from CVS, and I do reach for this one a lot more than this one. This one being Luminoso. It kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm, but really, when it comes to a dupe, the 2 NARS Orgasm and this one, they translate so differently on my skin that I can't really call it a dupe for me. But this is the Luminoso. I really like this one. And this one, I like the finish of this a little bit better on my skin than this Dolce Pink, even though I love this color. So here's the 2 of them. Yeah, this one's my favorite of the 2. But these are really good products, and I'm glad that I finally picked those up on a whim with a coupon at CVS this past year. Last thing, one of my favorite and most used makeup products, like daily reach for every single day products, is this Smashbox contour palette. And unfortunately, Smashbox has discontinued this, which sucks. And I actually found, my sister for Christmas or her birthday wanted one of these, and I actually found one, and I feel like I got one of the last ones in the world. And I almost wanted to keep it for myself, but I didn't. I gave it to her for Christmas. Because really the powder, and I've said this before, the powders are so finely milled, like you can kind of see the dents that I made there, but it's lasted me so long. But because you have I have that idea in my head of, oh no, this product is going, or has been discontinued. I can never find it again. I need to find something to replace it right now, even though I'm not anywhere close to like hitting pan, and I use it every day. But I did that. I went and looked, and I got the MAC Harmony. It's a matte shade blush, which I've been using a lot lately as my contour. And I love this, and I know I said this in a previous video, I'm pretty sure, that it is a perfect combination, basically. Like this shade, it's not exactly, well, there right now it's looking more like the bronzer shade, which is weird because in real life the MAC Harmony looks like a perfect combination of the bronzer and the like grayish taupey brown contour shade. So and I have so many other things that I use as a highlight that I didn't care to replace this. Mostly I use this for these 2 shades, especially this one. So I was really happy when I found this, and as long as MAC doesn't discontinue this, I'm not so terribly upset that Smashbox, ooh, I'm out of focus, discontinued this. Oh, there we go. It wasn't focused for a bit. Okay, so that's it. I'm sorry that it's long. as always, but I haven't done a video in a while and I felt like I had a lot to say. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, as always. I appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye.